We started exploring automated clip generation a couple of years ago, way back in late 2021. The fundamental lessons we learned back then are still completely relevant, but now they're supercharged. Right now, the winners are the long-form creators and studios who've mastered mining their content for quick, snackable moments. I'm Jordan, and this episode is dedicated to all the creators and marketers busy turning long videos into social gold. Today, we're diving deep into just how capable AI editing has become and how you can use it to scale without burning out your team. I'm thrilled to have Sam, the founder of Vizard, joining us to talk through the latest. Vizard is one of those powerful tools that automatically slices your long-form content into ready-to-post shorts and manages the whole content calendar for you. Sam, welcome to Growth Masters. We're stoked to have you. Thanks for having me, Jordan. I'm genuinely stoked to be here and chat about this. All right, let's jump right in. Just how far has AI-assisted clip editing truly advanced? And more importantly, is this technology actually usable for serious performance-driven growth campaigns? Compared to what we saw just 2 years ago, the progress in AI editing is honestly night and day. You can now generate genuinely usable, high-performing short clips in a matter of mere minutes. However, if you ask if it's perfect yet, I'd say we're probably sitting around 60 to 70% of what teams truly wish it could automate. Crucially, in a fast-paced performance context where people are scrolling quickly, those slight imperfections often don't matter at all. If your clips manage to hook someone in those vital first 2 seconds and deliver a clear, emotional beat, they can perform just as well as manual edits, especially when you can scale variations quickly. That really dovetails with our philosophy here. You need high volume, or plenty of at-bats, to find that single unicorn creative. So, the big question is, can AI genuinely help you get significantly more of those necessary at-bats? Historically, the cost of producing even a few dozen variations was enormous, involving hiring, coordinating shoots, and endless editing cycles. Now, with automated clipping, you can mine just 1 hour of source footage into hundreds, sometimes thousands, of testable short videos. That massive volume is precisely what allows you to discover that truly 10x piece of content. But the creator mindset absolutely must shift. You stop banking on a huge budget for just 3 videos, and instead, produce aggressively, iterate constantly, and let the data dictate the winner. That leads to the next point. For whom is this strategy actually delivering the biggest wins? That's right, it's certainly not a magic wand solution for every single business out there. The major wins are currently going to those who already possess a rich supply of long-form source material like podcasts, webinars, or long YouTube videos. These creators have an absolute wealth of valuable, high-potential moments hidden inside their existing libraries. For gaming publishers, the power to pull dozens of short clips juxtaposing gameplay with live commentary is an enormous advantage. E-commerce sellers see massive success when they have a deep inventory of user-generated style content, like unboxings or product demos. Where the system struggles is for those who have absolutely no long-form content to use as an initial source. You should primarily think in 2 buckets: existing pixels, which is your raw footage, and generated pixels. Existing pixels are things like your raw gameplay, interview segments, or product demonstration footage. But the 5 key parameters that really move the needle are quite simple: the hook, the viral kernel moment, the presenter, the editing rhythm, and the music choice. If you can actively control and test those 5 variables against each other, you will see dramatically different performance outcomes. That list perfectly aligns with what top growth teams obsess over. So do you have any data showing the performance swing from just one small tweak? We measured one concrete example where teams only changed the opening hook, and the performance gap between the worst and best clip in that batch was massive. We regularly see multiples in performance differences just based on that initial 1 to 3 second segment. Essentially, a tiny change of just 1.5 seconds can flip an ad creative from total dormancy straight into a breakout success. When you combine that optimal hook with the perfect moment, a complementary edit, and the right music, that positive lift is actually compounded. Okay, so AI helps with the cutting and finding the hooks, but how does this process address the inevitable problem of creative fatigue? Because if you post the exact same creative too many times, it absolutely burns out its effectiveness. That is precisely where the power of automated variation becomes a massive lifesaver for teams. The key here is that once you find a winning clip, you should never treat it as a static, untouchable piece of content. Instead, you should systematically swap the hook, change the background visuals, alter the music, or localize the audio and captions. We had one team whose top-spending ad was an older clip from a live stream recorded a long time ago. Once fatigue finally hit that top performer, they simply refreshed the intro and color grade. And those new variations immediately outperformed the original, extending its life for another huge scaling window. This shows that automation is not just about discovering what works. It's critically about extending the lifespan of your proven winners. That makes perfect sense. Now, stepping into the necessary topic of ethics and rights, do creators need to explicitly tag content that has been AI edited? Global platform guidance on this is still quite fuzzy. So many teams currently have to make choices based on their own risk tolerance. A very practical step is to avoid generating entirely new actors from thin air when you have rights to use your creator's existing footage. Our focus at Vizard is on leveraging your existing footage because you always retain ownership of those original source clips and their associated rights. If a brand opts for an AI voiceover, it is essential to have the usage contractually cleared or to stick to a reputable, licensed voice library. Another massive performance win is localization, like easily producing a Spanish caption and audio track for the exact same high-performing clip using the right tools. Speaking of localization, that really feels like a powerful growth lever for creators who are targeting a global audience. Absolutely. If you only publish content in English, you are leaving potentially millions of impressions untapped. With automated tooling for captions and multi-language audio, you can finally test which specific language and market combinations truly resonate. The smart trick here is to start small in just 1 or 2 new markets, identify the initial winners, and then automate the expansion from there. Trying to manage that process manually for multiple regions quickly becomes incredibly slow and prohibitively expensive. Now, let's get completely practical. For a marketer or creator just starting out, what are the absolute concrete first steps? And perhaps more importantly, what is the single most common element that most people tend to forget in this process? First, you must accept that UGC-style short video is a powerful tactic, but it is absolutely not a magic wand. It still demands human craft. Second, immediately focus your attention on what matters most: the hook, the core moment, the style, the presenter's energy, and the music. Third, automate the heavy lifting of repetition, but always keep a human curator in the loop to filter the output. Use the AI to generate 50 to 100 variations, but have a person quickly select the best 10 before scaling up any media spend. Fourth, leverage scheduling tools to maintain a disciplined publishing cadence because random posting will absolutely kill your forward momentum. And finally, number 5, you must proactively plan for iterative creative refreshes to combat inevitable ad fatigue. So, how exactly does a tool like Vizard integrate into that 5-step workflow you just outlined? What makes it stand out from trying to do this all manually or using a different, less integrated tool? Vizard was specifically built around 3 capabilities many teams struggle with, starting with the ability to auto-edit and surface the moments most likely to be shared. Secondly, its auto-schedule feature lets you set your desired posting frequency, and it cues the content for you without needing constant calendar babysitting. And third, the integrated content calendar provides that single source of truth for scheduling, modifying, and publishing across all your social channels. Many tools do one of those 3 things well, but few truly connect the discovery, scheduling, and publishing workflows into one scalable pipeline. That integration sounds compelling. Do you have a real-world example where using Vizard truly changed the game for a team? Certainly, we work with a creator who hosts a 2-hour live podcast every single week. Before automation, they could only manually pull and post maybe 2 or 3 highlight clips from that episode each week. By using our automated clip surfacing, they were able to generate 80 distinct short clips from that same one episode. After a quick human review selected 15 winners, they scheduled them automatically and subsequently doubled their follower rate while cutting editing time by 80%. That incredible boost in reach also unexpectedly opened up new sponsorship opportunities and significant cross-platform momentum. That's the dream scenario: massive reach coupled with significantly less grind. So, what testing methodology should people adopt with these tools? We recommend keeping the testing funnel simple, starting with Phase 1. Generate high volume, like 50 to 200 clips, and use small budgets or organic reach to identify the initial winners. Phase 2 is to isolate variables by taking that proven winner and creating controlled variations, tweaking just the hook, music, or thumbnail. Phase 3 is to scale the proven winners while continuously iterating by scheduling variations across different audiences to actively fight fatigue. The biggest mistake people make is skipping that crucial Phase 1 and putting large budgets behind only a few manually edited clips, which is trading real breadth for false confidence. As a final note, what is the one crucial thing you wish more marketers truly understood about AI editing that they currently miss? I really wish they understood that AI is a tool that acts as a force multiplier, not a replacement for fundamental storytelling skill. The absolute best results are achieved when teams use automation for the heavy lifting of discovery and repetitive tasks, then apply sharp human taste to curate and amplify. They also need to think about the creative lifecycle. Automation enables endless testing, but strategy is needed to select evergreen assets, localize efficiently, and set a cadence that builds momentum. That is an incredibly practical roadmap, Sam. For everyone listening who wants to start today, what is that single, actionable piece of advice? Take just one long piece of content you already have, a podcast, webinar, or stream, and commit 1 hour to working with an automated clipper. Generate 50 clips from that hour, quickly select the 8 that feel genuinely real, and schedule those 8 to go out over the next 2 weeks. Just measure the results, then rinse and repeat, because you will learn more in that single experiment than you expect. That is fantastic closing advice. For everyone grinding through long videos who wants more output without sacrificing their team, there is now a very sensible path forward. Sam, thank you so much for joining us today. This has been incredibly helpful for everyone. Thanks again for having me on the show, Jordan. And to everyone listening out there, go out and test immediately, because the short-form game is fundamentally about getting consistent, high-quality at-bats. Remember, automation doesn't replace craft, but it absolutely gets you more opportunities to take those valuable swings. See you all next time.